You feel that? It's not just a normal day.
They did it! They killed me!
So once a week I'll be playing GTA 5 with my subscribers. If you guys would like to play, then don't forget to subscribe. Kinda works like that. Thanks. Hello guys, I'm Seraphim190, welcome back to my channel. And it goes all the way to the top of the world, guys, in record speed. It's one of the fastest redstone elevators I've ever seen. And when you press the button, it will go straight back down, guys. This was FedEx's design, actually, and I've upgraded it. In FedEx's version of this elevator, it could only go up to about 13 to 14 blocks high. It had some limitations in which I've re-engineered using tripwire hooks instead of a redstone block. The reason being is because a redstone block, guys, needed pistons and they wouldn't push that many blocks. So when I press the button here, guys, it takes a few seconds for the item to fall to the ground to hit the tripwires. See? And when it happens, I can fall at record speed, guys. I'm so fast right now. I'm going down really, really fast. And I'm Seraphim190. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks. Today I'd like to show you guys a cart elevator. No, it's a boat elevator, believe it or not. The boat never breaks either. I saw this on FedEx's channel and Mumbo's channel. They both made this a little different. So I decided to make my version of this on my world, guys, and it works very well. You press the button, it goes down, and you can press the button to call it back up, guys. And look at that. This is a freaking epic design. So if you guys want to know how to build this, I'll show you guys how it's done. It's pretty simple, guys. It's not very difficult. So you press it and you can see the boat goes up and it comes back down. And this is very easy to do. So let's go, guys. Okay, first things you want to need. You want to need pistons. 2 pistons, about 8 dispensers, not droppers, dispensers. Then you want about 1 hopper, 1 competitor, and 1 repeater, a redstone torch, and a block of your choice, and water buckets. So let's just start with what we have here. So we got 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and then 8 blocks up. But I've gone about 9 or 10 blocks, it doesn't really matter. Then place dispensers down like this, all the way down to the bottom. And now you want to get out some torches ready, but first you want to break every second block here. Then you want to come around the back and build a block in the space, in the gaps there, like this. So break that one, and that one, guys. And now you have something that looks a little like this. And now all we need to do, guys, is put some torches either side. All the way down to the bottom. And bang. Cool. Okay, guys, let's do the next part. Okay. So what we need now, guys, is we need to get a hole in here like this. And put 1 more block and another redstone torch behind the block, like that. There we go, that should do it. Okay, 1 redstone piece of dust right there with a block on top. Then you want to get a button ready as well and put it here. So when you press the button, all those torches go off in a line like this. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Let's build it out like this and build a frame all the way around. And back around here, all the way down to the ground. And let's dig out a hole like this. And you can put your water down and get out some buckets as well. So we're going to fill that up. Now we're going to fill up every dispenser with buckets of water. So every single one. All the way up to the top. Now you want to get out the fence of choice. There's 4 to pick from, I think, or 5. And you want to bring it all the way down here. Crouch place on the button to get it there and bring it all the way back up to the top. That's a single fence paling. We want 2, so do 2 either side like this, and now you're done. See how I've done 2? Now you want to get out some signs and put signs on the very end on this side all the way up to the top. That's pretty cool. And now let's get our 3rd fence right here on that last block. And now let's break 3 of these blocks and let the water in. And there you have it. Let's bring this all the way up to the top. There we go. Okay. And now we want to get out half slabs and just patch up the top like this, leaving 1 block. So that's pretty sick. Alright, cool. Let's go down here. Let's test it out. We can go up now. So let's get out our boat. Whack it in here. Jump in. Press the button. And up we go, guys. This is pretty sick. Now that we're up the top, we want to finish. So we need to make another button so we can bring it back down and call it back up. So build another row up here with a button. Come around here with your dispenser. And just your dropper, sorry. And put your dropper here. Okay, that's a dropper right there. So put your hopper on the dropper. So you crouch place that hopper into that dropper. It's not a dispenser, guys. Now build 1 block up like this and put a competitor on it facing away from the hopper. And now all you want to do is put 1 object, any object inside the in the dropper into the hopper. So just 1 object. Now you want to get out a piston upside down on that block and bring the blocks all the way down to the bottom here like this. All the way down to this bottom block where you first started. Okay. So now we want to get out a redstone block and place that underneath here. And put another block underneath that and get a piston out and face it up like this. So now we got that happening. So that should look like this. Let's put 2 blocks up like this. 1 over here. 1 more. And you can see that redstone dot there. Well, we want one on the opposite side. So let's get out some redstone and place one right here. Now we need a repeater on 4 ticks, guys. So place one there on 4. There we go. Put 1 block here. Come down here and you can see a torch. Now what we need to do is put a redstone piece of dust right here. Bang, we are done, guys. That is the complete build. So let's test it out. Oh, and 1 torch right there. Did you see that, guys? A torch right there. Now we're done. Okay, guys, let's press this button and call it up like this. Don't forget that torch, guys, right at the end. Now you can hop into the boat and press the button and down we go, guys. To show you how high this elevator is. This won't die and the boat won't break either, guys, which is really, really, really cool. So I was very happy to work on this design. It was a beautiful design and I was very excited to upgrade it and make it even better. So the only thing I needed to do, guys, yeah, I had to change a few things. You can see here it works exactly the same. It just goes higher. Much, 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 much higher, guys. If you'd like your elevator to go higher, all you need to do, guys, here's version of it here, guys. This is the smaller boat. It's much limited, not as high. So it goes to about this high, and that's as high as it can go. The reason why is because the pistons here behind. See, when I press a button, the pistons will push down that redstone block, and it will give a charge to this repeater here. And that's all it is, and that's the limitation. That's the only limitation. So basically I got rid of this idea altogether. I got rid of the pistons and I got rid of the dispensers and then it got rid of the redstone block, and I realized all I needed to do was charge this up just a little bit. I tried using pressure plates and dropping an item up from here. The only problem with that, it worked, but the item wouldn't disappear. Therefore the pressure plate would be turned on incidentally forever, and it wouldn't work. So pressure plates just don't work. So this is what I was using here. This is a dispenser, and it's just going to simply drop an item when I press the button, to call the elevator back. So that's how it works. So I just put any item in there, and so when it's pressed, it will fall down hitting the pressure plate. Like I said, the pressure plate didn't work because the item wouldn't disappear quick enough. So I tried using hoppers underneath the pressure plates, but I realized the pressure plates don't work when there's a hopper under it. So that's where I came up with the idea of using tripwire hooks, guys. So all I did was replace it with this tripwire here and a tripwire there, and I put hoppers underneath as well to capture the item. So therefore you'll be able to call the elevator up at any time. And that is pretty simple. So you crouch place a string on top of the hoppers, and it will set the tripwire. So when an item falls in, it will send a quick charge to this repeater, calling the elevator straight back up, guys. So if it's just get rid of them. Okay, so here we go, guys. So all you need to do is delete this, delete that, like so, and set up your tripwire somewhere around this vicinity, like this, and build a wall up around it like this. So what I'm gonna do, I noticed sometimes when the item fell, it wouldn't land in the middle hopper. So I need water to push the items in, so therefore we need signs to keep the water from breaking all the tripwires. So we need to build up a little bit higher, place some water in there, and make sure your items fall through. So I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know, I'm just using lamps for blocks. It doesn't matter which blocks you guys use. Build it up about this high. So when your item falls from about this height from this block, from the dispenser, which I will place there right now. So the dispenser goes here upside down in the same spot, and you put an item in there, and so when the item falls, it will trigger the wire. So there you go. And so you add water in here to make sure these items get pushed into the middle tripwire, and don't forget to put your hoppers underneath as well. So let's do that real quick. Okay, let's try this and see if this works. Yep, the item goes down, but I might want to bring it out one more block so the item lands in this middle one right here, like that. That's how it should work. So yeah, let's do that too. Oh yeah, and we need to put in our hoppers in too, guys. So break these blocks real quick and add your hoppers like this, and put down the string by crouch placing back onto the hoppers. So get your string out and just whack that back on like so. Like soap, guys, like soap. And there you go. There you go, perfect. Cool. Then place a dirt block here with a piece of redstone dust on top of that dispenser, so when you push this, dropper will go into the hopper, setting off the dispenser, putting the item in, setting off the tripwire, calling the vote back up. And that is very simple, guys. So all you need to do now is make sure that item definitely goes in there by bringing that block over a little bit more like that. So when you chuck an item on there, it will fall straight into the middle hopper. There you go. So it works perfect now. So what you want to do to stop your items from falling outside the sides is just build up the sides like this with a bit of glass. And that's what I did. So now all we need to do is extend the elevator. So we need to break some things, guys. So everything I just showed you up the top here with the dispenser dropping the item for here. So once you build this up, you're going to have to break that and move it to the top of the elevator. So we're going to extend it, guys. So we're going to get rid of all this and get rid of the button here as well. So let's just test it out one more time, make sure it works. Yes, it works. Now that you know it works, all you have to do is extend everything. So yeah, let's get extending then. So let's get rid of these things here. And you want to rebuild these things, so remember where they're placed. And when you extend it, get rid of that one too with the button. So extend it as high as you can and just put the button back and put everything back to how it was. So I'm going to build up like this, guys, and you can do it like this with two sides and break each block out every second block, putting a torch on each and every single side all the way to the top, guys, is basically how it's done. When you get to the top, you want to build the border back around and put your button back where you found it. But now it's a lot higher, and this is the basics of it. So now you want to put your button and put your dropper behind here like this, so you get your dropper out, and yeah, it's a dropper, so yeah, get that out, put an item in there, after you do this. So let's crouch place a hopper on top of here, like this. And put an item in there. Okay, so when you press that button, it will charge the comparator. So let's get out a comparator. Let's get one of those out. So put it on a block like this, and facing out, put your comparator there. And press it on, and put any item in there, just one item. So there you go, guys. So when you press the button, it will turn this on. So now you've just extended your elevator, and now you want to re-put everything back again. So put that dispenser back where we had it, like this. Put a block of choice inside, preferably dirt, which is the easiest thing to come by. And put, not that you're going to build this in survival, guys, this is insane. But yeah, so you put your dirt blocks in there. And again, make sure when it falls down here, it goes all the way down. To ensure that it doesn't miss this area here when it hits this, we simply have to build these glass blocks all the way to the top. All the way to the top. So everything exactly the same. And let's get rid of the original comparator here. Let's get rid of this one, seeing now that we have a new one up the top. And get rid of that dispenser. We no longer need that one. And get your glass blocks out. And just reattach them all the way to the top. So that's the best way to do it, guys. It's a very simple build. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Like and subscribe if you do. But yeah, let's just continue bringing. And now that we've reached the top, all we need to do is make sure it's exactly the same. Okay, so guys, let's put dispensers down like this on the redstone torch, on the block, on the redstone torch, all the way to the top like this very quickly, guys. You can extend this elevator in no less than 15 to 10 minutes if you do it correctly. If you do it slow like me, guys, it's going to take about 20 minutes. In survival, it's going to take about 100 years and 38 days. So this is really not a survival build unless you have a lot of dispensers. Okay, so once that's done, you want to put water buckets in every single dispenser, guys. I don't know why I broke that. Do not break your dispensers. I did not mean to break that dispenser, guys. So yeah, put buckets of water in every single one. Do not forget one of them. If you forget one, it won't work. So every single one has to have a bucket of water in there. Now you want to break away the original platform that you've rebuilt up the top and basically get out your fence palings. And you want to reconnect these fence palings. There's two here, either side. So let's go up like this, all the way to the top, guys. So this is painful and it takes a long time. So I did find a quick way to do this. So basically like this, you can see I'm placing two fences at a time. I'm using the D-pad pressing up to go up very slowly, and I'm simply clicking very quickly. There we go, guys. It should look like this. We have two sides now. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Okay, now we want to get the stained glass out again and make sure our item dispenser here is not going to lose the items. So let's make sure they go down perfectly. So let's join this up to here. So you have a hole here that will go in, and let's build the walls all the way to the top like I said earlier. I don't know if you guys have done it yet, but let's do it now. Let's do it together, guys. All the way to the top. And all the way down to the bottom. And again, make sure they're all full of water. Okay guys, that probably took a long time. So now that you're nearly done, you want to get out your signs and place a sign on every single side to this one side of the fence. Not the other side, just this side, like this. All the way to the top. The best way again is to press the D-pad while going up. So you move up very slowly, and then you press the button you use to place the signs, and you can put them up rather quickly. And this one here is a pain in the ass, guys. It's going to take forever. This is about as fast as I could get it. So again, I'm pressing up on the D-pad and just laying them down. The same goes with the signs, all the way to the top. Okay guys, we are done. We've completely built this elevator. It is absolutely epic. It is very fast to use, very cool. It never breaks down. You can rely on it 24/7. Okay guys, you can see the boat does not break, you do not get harmed, and look at that, that is sick. So now that you're down here, you can press the button and go straight back up. And it is epic. It takes a very long time to get to the top, but it is the fastest way I've seen so far. So this is a full-on working elevator. It is absolutely perfect. I like it. Did you guys like it? If you guys like this build, please like and subscribe and share my video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, I'm out. See you later.